Okay. Hello there, Mr. White's class. Today we will be doing our report on the death of Otzi the Iceman. Okay then, Brandon, you go first. What do you know about this thing we've learned about?
He was 45 years old. And he died, sadly. But he could still be alive. You never know, Illuminati confirmed.
That's very far-fetched, but... Cameron, what do you think happened with the whole thing?
I think he just got ambushed and just while he's trying to eat.
Okay, well, then how about we make this a little less confusing? What do we actually know about him? Who is he? Where did he come from?
He came from a mountain, I think, when he was normally a human.
Okay, that's it. You guys are terrible. Okay, I am the robot here. I will compute. Okay, he was an Iceman. He was found. Let me see what year he was found in. I gotta compute this. You better be quiet, Jeff. Okay. They found him in 1991 in a frozen mountain. A couple teenagers, hikers. They're just up to their old thing, and then, you find a dead body. Average. Okay. After finding his body, they ended up reporting it and finding out that he was actually several thousands years old, buried in that ice. And then they went and they looked about
500 years later, or
600.
You fell, Brandon. Let me compute
500, I think it was.
Let me compute the date. 5,300 years. Yeah, we're being very constructive with this. Now, I'm going to go over and I'm going to make sense. So what they think happened is, 5,300,000 years ago, some random Joe just walking around, he gets attacked. And he's like, no, I have none of that. And from what they said, he took one arrow and he shot two guys with the same arrow. He got double kill, And being injured after his attack, he ran up into the mountains, he hunted and killed a goat, and then he chilled out, ate his supper, and he got shot in the back with an arrow while he was eating.
You still call it supper?
Be quiet, Jeff. Get out here. Okay. Oh, man. So, do you guys have any theories about what happened? Jeff, you got any theories?
He could have died by a brain injury, or he could have died by the arrow in the back, because there was an arrowhead that was found that was in his shoulder.
That's very good, Brandon. What have you found out in the information? What do you think happened to him?
He died by his head. He got beaten. Or fell. I think he fell off the mountain and started hitting
Okay.
rocks.
I'm going to give my theory. I think that Otzi was living in a society, and he was clearly an archer because he knew how to use a bow. He knew how to fight. He was legit. Otzi probably made his government mad, or tried to run away from his government. They probably sent a couple soldiers to get him.
Government back then.
Well, they could have been it could have been an ancient society.
You're right, society.
You be quiet, Brandon, okay? So what?
Chef.
So, in theory, he ran away from his society, and whoever was in control sent a couple soldiers out to get him, and he was like, no, I ain't having that, and he got his bow, and he shot him. He got him done. Then he ran up into the mountains to hide, but they sent a couple more soldiers, apparently, and one of them shot him in the back, and that would have made him bleed out to death, but apparently they don't think he died that way. I guess some guy had a big hammer or something, just got him in the head, and he was done.
Or maybe he fell.
Do you think someone fell and just cracked their skull in just that easy?
Yes, you can.
What do you think, Brian? I mean, Jeff?
I think it could, by the attackers thing, you gotta attack like 3 times or 2 times. It could have been just that.
Yeah, you don't just walk in the hallway, just fall over and like, oops, I just cracked my skull open.
It was on a mountain. Yeah,
Either way, man, I just don't see that happening. I think because it was indented in. It would have had like, you don't fall and just get your entire skull indented in. It has to be from like a specific weapon.
Okay.
Well, that's from what we know about the Otzi
How do
Ice.
you know? How do you know it's dented in?
Because that's what they said in the information we found.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, now thanks to the two teenage hikers finding this discovery in a snowy mountain, we have found out many information about good old Otzi. We found out he was 45 years old. He had 61 tattoos, probably from his tribe. You know, he was legit. He was pretty cool.
He was an unhealthy man with a
With a
a
heart
bad
problem.
heart.
He had a heart problem, you know. He was he was 5.3 foot tall, so he's like 5 foot
He was
tall.
5'3". You don't say
5'3".
his height like that. See 5'3".
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah. It's not Brandon anymore, is it? No.
He had
Don't be Brandon.
he had a pretty cool copper axe, so he was legit. He had an axe. You know someone means business when they got a copper axe. He had a bow. He was good at firing bows. That's why I think he could have been an archer. And ever since then, that's pretty much all we know about him. I know I'm missing a few details, but that's the discovery of the Otzi Iceman. That's everything we found out about him. You guys want to sign off? I am a robot. I compute. Bye.
See you later.
See you later, alligator.
Okay then, we're done here.